few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Black Knights and the Seattle Seahawks. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First down,
London. Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
To number 14.
And what a big-time play there. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
It's the score, Black Knights 7, Seahawks 0. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. On
first down, Kaepernick Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Justin Tucker.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Kaepernick's pass.
They get the penalty yardage back, plus 5 more as they get it to 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And 8.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Kaepernick's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Kaepernick to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
And it's 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, London.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point. Makes the score Black Knights 21. Seahawks nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Kaepernick. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Hey, 91! 91! 31's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 31's the mic. He can't get it.
Here we go on fourth down with Kaepernick. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And that's good.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score, Black Knights 28, Seahawks nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Back to throw here. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Check 99. Check
the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First and 10. At the
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Seahawks 8.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Kaepernick now on first down. They'll drop this underneath to Gurley. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They run. It's Gurley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Able to get there and pick it. He's got daylight. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Seahawks 14.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Taken from about the 12. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Tucker set to kick off.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. To throw, Kaepernick. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Kaepernick. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's good for another.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Here's Kaepernick. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Seahawks 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Kaepernick now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
By Jeff Gladney. It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he steps away to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
He lets it fly for Lockett. It got his man complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Third down.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Black Knights 54, Seahawks 28. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 36 yards on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Down to the 25.
Number 21.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
2-yard gain.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess.
It's caught inside the 25. Good. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20.
Kaepernick now on first down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion.
Seahawks, 34.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game. And then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
68. Seahawks, 34. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's going to take this one back.